We're going to start out today's practice in a seated shape. So take your time. You can decide what that looks like, either sitting cross-legged, or if you prefer to sit on your knees, and if you have a blanket or a bolster or block, you know the drill. Grab whatever you need to feel is supported in this seated shape today. And once you get comfortable, I invite you to just close the eyes down. And begin to settle into your space. And really gradually start to find your breath here, your yogic breath. And see if you can begin to just elongate the inhales and the exhales. Just slowing the breath down. We'll be playing some music for us during our practice today. So as you hear the music come in, I just don't want it to startle you. And over the last few days, I've really been inspired or been taking the time to try to differentiate between the things that we are living in, meaning the things within us, our internal programs, our, if you were to picture a backpack on your back and all the things throughout your life that you've put in there that has caused you anxiety or trauma, or maybe there's love in there too, a lot of good things. So whatever it is, so the things that we are living in within our body versus the things or the times that we are moving through, and being able to try to differentiate those two. So during this time, this weekend, this week, when you're faced with emotions that you feel maybe a little bit uncertain, a little bit rattled with, just trying to sort of sit with that question and find the difference between the things you are living in, the things that are living within you, versus the times that we are living through. And start to release that thought if it's still there. Come back to focusing on your breath, and let's make this practice this morning. It's all about allowing ourselves to be really present. Finding freedom within not only the body, but also within the mind today. When you're ready, take a big breath in through the nose, fill all the way up. Open the mouth and let it go. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Take this V shape with the arms. Arms are spreading wide, palms are facing forward. Continue to draw the belly in and sit up nice and tall. We're going to start to flick our fingers here. These little rain droplets. Start to find that flick. Waking up the forearms. We're here for at least a minute. I want you to find a rhythm, find a pace here, and try to see if you can flick as fast as you can. One of the easiest ways to get into our practice, to get into our body, or the quickest ways, is by creating this fire. And learning how to sit within the fire, this intense feeling, trying not to react and just allowing it to be, continue to flick. Stay with your breath. Really slowly. Stop flicking here. Let the palms gently open. Continue to hold your hands up, and I want you to feel that fire. I want you to feel and live in that sensation, whatever that is. Stay with your breath. Release the hands down. Roll out the shoulders here. One at a time. Make this movement as big or as small as it feels good this morning. Starting to wake up our mobility. Think of your individual, unique movement. Back to center. Make your way onto your backs. The feet set directly underneath the knees. So it's okay if you can't touch your heels. I'd rather you focus on the feet landing underneath the knees for support. And then start to lift the hips up. Lift and lower. Pulsing here. See if you can find the rhythm of the beat. Repetitive movement right away today. Maybe closing the eyes down. And push into the big toe mounts. We're about halfway through. Continue to pulse, but start to get the brain fired up here, get the mind ready for some new movement. Reach the hands up towards the sky while you're pulsing. Come over to the left fingertips. Pull the fingertips back. We'll stretch up the wrists here while we build our feet into the glutes, into the low back. Switch sides, right fingertips pull back, and we're still pulsing. Take 2 more big cycles of breath here. And go ahead, let's release down. Lower the hips, stretch the arms nice and wide. You can pull the knees in towards the chest if you need that release for a moment. If you're good, we're just going to find a nice gentle twist to the left. Your version, you can keep the feet nice and wide and windshield. And we're going to hold here on the left side. The next inhale brings you back to center. We use some of the core to help us arrive. Land here for a moment. And then we twist to the right. Back to center, big breath in. When you're ready, we'll pull the knees in towards the chest, but we're going to take the knees nice and wide. Hugging them in towards the outer ribs. You can stay exactly like this or start to reach for the feet. We're not going to lift the feet up. It's kind of like a modified happy baby or the big toes. So we keep the heels connected or close in towards the glutes. And you can maybe sway a little bit here from side to side. Release the feet down. You're going to pop up here to the forearms. You can just roll up. You're going to be a little bit more onto the elbows. I want you to place the hands over top of the ribs. Use the help of the hands or the fingers to pull the ribcage in towards center. It's like the stitching here, our foundation of our core. The feet are grounded. We'll tuck in the chin so the gaze can stay really level here. And we're just going to lift that left leg as it straightens. And then lower down. Switch sides. Right leg goes straight. And then it lowers. The feeling of this motion. Doesn't feel like much to start, perhaps. But we're here, kind of continuing this theme of our warm-up, building this fire, this heat into the body with repetitive movement and doing our best not to react. So you can stay exactly like this, or your amp up movement is keeping the legs straight and it's like a little scissor kick, lifting and lowering. Move to the beat. Find your version. We're getting really deep here into the psoas muscle, the front part of the hip, which connects to our core, so really low abdominal strength that we're building. Stay with me. Ten more here. I want you to feel the warmth. Last 3, 2, and 1. Feet come down, pop up to the hands. Feet are hip distance apart. Fingers face in towards the hips. Reverse table when you're ready. Push down, rise up. Linger, hold here. Squeeze the glutes. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Hips come down. We're going to pivot around here. Tabletop shape. Coming on to all fours. You're going to get a lot of brain mapping going here. I'm really going to ask for the mind to focus in different movements. So we start in our table, and I want you to walk the hands off towards the right, so the right hand will come off the mat. And that left palm is basically in line with the right knee or as close as it feels good. Then we take a fire hydrant here, left leg lifts. And then we lower back down, walk the hands back to center. Right leg goes straight back. Externally rotate the hip and take a half push-up. Straighten out the arms, lower the knee down. We do that again. Walk the hands to the right. Right palm off the mat, left palm in line with the right knee. Fire hydrant, left side, lift the knee. And then we lower, walk the hands back to center. Right leg goes back, externally rotate, half push-up. Straighten out the arms, knee comes down. We keep moving. Hands to the right. Left leg fire hydrant. Back to center. Right leg extends, half push-up. Yeah, keep moving. Start to find that coordinated effort, the efficiency within your body, and the power that comes with being able to move our body in all different shapes and directions. Running or walking is not enough. We gotta keep the mobility. We gotta keep our range of motion. You're gonna do 2 more here. Coming towards your your last round. And meet back at center. Take your time. Lower to the forearms. Dolphin pose is next. Really pop into the upper back first. Pull the belly button in for that nice little rounding. Then tuck the toes. Lift the knees up. Walk the feet into the face. Pedal at the heels. Relax the head. Continuing to pedal, bending the knees one at a time, almost like we're walking, and we're in the same shape, the same position. We continue to walk, but this time we walk the feet back, bending the knees, forearm plank, hips are in line with the shoulders, hold here in stability. Option to tap both knees down, and we lift them up. Tap and lift. 2 more. Last one, hold the knees down, untuck the toes, come to the belly, make a pillow, fold the forehead, elbows go wide. Walk the legs out so we got a lot of space. Then we're going to bend the knees, curl the heels into the glutes, and pull the feet close together. Lift up, thighs cover, and then we lower. Lift and lower. Really important here, we keep the core active, low belly pulling in. Only go as high as it feels good for your low back. Take 2 more cycles. Last round. Release, legs go long, palms under the shoulders. Push all the way up, tabletop shape. And then for a moment, child's pose. Sink the hips back. Rest the forehead down. Relax. Continue your journey. We start to walk the hands forward, tabletop shape. Remember, move at your pace this morning. Landing on all fours. Check in with the core, right? We're not dumping. The low belly is lifting in and up. The scapular of the upper back is nice and neutral here. And we walk the hands off to the left. Left hand off the mat. Right hand in line with the left knee or close to it. Fire hydrant right. And we lower down. Walk the hands back to center. Left leg high. Externally rotate. Half push-up. Straight out the arms back to center. Walk the hands to the left, right leg, fire hydrant. Back to center, left leg high, and your half push-up. So keep going. I hope you are starting to feel your way through this movement. Really waking up the body and the brain today. Let's do 2 more full rounds. Coming towards your last cycle here. Take your time when you're done. Lower to the forearms. Puff up into the upper back. Spread the shoulder blades. Tuck the toes. Dolphin pose. Lift the knees. Walk the feet in. And continue to bend the knees. We're pedaling out here. Push into the forearms. Lift out the shoulders. Slowly walk the feet back. Land in our forearm plank. Option to hold here, or we tap both knees at the same time. And lift. Tap. And lift. 2 more. Last one, lower the knees. Come all the way to the belly. Make a pillow here for the forehead. Elbows are wide. Walk the feet out wide, take up space. Bend the knees, heels come into the glutes. When you begin to bring the feet relatively close together, Low belly lifts up, push into a pubic bone, and we hover the knees and lower. Lift and lower. This time option to keep lifted and just find little pulses. You're feeling this, it's getting my outer hips here. Last 3, 2, 1, release, legs go long. Palms under the shoulders, push up to the hands, lock the knees in, tabletop shape. 10 to fingers. Step to the top of the mat, left foot forward, right foot forward. Ground the feet, rise to stand, reach the hands up towards the sky. Big breath in. Right hand alongside the thigh, left hand reaches up and over, side body stretch. Back to center, reach to the sky. Switch sides, left hand down, right hand up and over. You got it. Keep moving from side to side. You got one more full cycle left. Back to center. Reach both hands up. And the palms to heart center as we bend the knees, fold forward. Plant the hands, step or hop back, high push-up pose. Take a big breath in, dial the hands out, and then exhale, lower to the belly from knees or toes. Top to the feet, come down, cobra pose, roll the shoulders up and back, big breath in. Exhale, fold. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Walk the feet in, closer towards the hands. Your eyes onto the toes, big breath in. Bend the knees, look forward. Take the full exhale to walk to the top of the mat. Rise to stand, reach up to the sky, keep a nice flat back. And then the palms come through heart center. Sun salutation, we're gonna keep moving. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Land the hands, step or hop back, plank pose. Exit of choice, lower to the belly. Cobra pose. Rise up, lift the heart. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Walk the feet in, couple steps. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Full exhale to step to the top. Lift up here, reach to the sky, big breath in. Hands to heart center as you exhale. We got one more, just like that. Inhale. Fold forward, release. Land the palms, step or hop back, plank. Lower to the belly. Back bend here, inhale. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky, we're holding here. You can walk the feet a little closer in, land in your down dog, come into your breath. Walk the left foot a little closer towards center. Reach the right leg about halfway up. Push out through the right heel. We're gonna curl the heel in towards the glute. So the hips are square, the right heel is pulling into the glute. Staying in your down dog, start to bring your knee towards your chest. So we pull in without rounding forward, and then we kick back up towards the sky. Keep the heel curling in. 2 more times like that, so it's this kind of pull that's happening from the hip. This movement into the glute. Now last round. This time look forward as you bring the knee forward, shoulders come over the wrist, and we step the right foot through. No lunge shape, back knee comes down. We're gonna rise up here, but keep the hands down, reverse V. Spread the fingers wide, reach in opposite directions. Pull the chin back in space. Dragging that front foot back without moving it. Standing here tall in your strength in your body today. Full breath in. Exhale, hands come down. It's going to be a runner stretch. So we start to lift the back knee off and we shift the hips back. Both knees are relatively bent, so we want to find a really nice release here through the back of the right leg. I like to keep my gaze forward, the chest somewhat lifted here, so I have a nice flat back. And we're going to transition here into a bent knee warrior 3. So you have option to drag the right foot in towards the body a little bit more. Transfer the weight forward. Take flight. Keep the fingertips down so you really have to bend and sink into that right glute. Make sure You're doing your best to not shoot the knee over the toes. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, release. Feet come together, top of the mat or hip distance apart. Rise to stand. Breath in. Chair pose as you exhale. Sweep the hands back. Sink into the hips. Inhale, rise. Reach to the sky. Straighten the legs. Exhale, chair. Swing back. Keep moving. Big breath in. Big breath out. Got it. Last one here. We're going to hold chair pose. Sink the hips down. You can bring the hands to heart center or reach up towards the sky. Really trying to intend the tailbone down towards the mat. Keep a neutral pelvis here. Should be no arching, or there shouldn't be a little scoop, only the natural scoop in the low back. Sit a little bit lower. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, fold, hands come down. Plant the palms, step or hop back, high push-up pose. Option to take a vinyasa, or you can meet us in our down dog. Only doing what feels intuitive for you this morning. You want to keep your strength to finish the entire practice here. Settle in, walk the feet a little closer to the face if that feels secure. Right foot comes towards the center of the mat, left leg goes halfway up here in line with the glute. We push into the palms, lift into the upper back, and then bend here, the heel, left heel in towards the glute. Remember, the hips are staying square, and then we pull the knee in towards the belly without rounding or moving. And then kick back to the sky, keep the heel pulling in. 3 more cycles. Inhale, exhale. Move with your breath. Last one, as the knee pulls forward, we shift, shoulders over the wrist. Step the foot through, low lunge. Back knee comes down. Rise up here, reverse V. Hands are reaching down. Spread the fingers wide. It is hot in here today. I'm already working up a sweat. The sun's coming in. It's beautiful. Okay, let's bring the hands down. Bring the front foot. Runner stretch, shift the weight up and back. Bend into both knees here. Option to peel the front toes off the mat. Gaze can stay forward. Keep a nice neutral spine. And there's no rush. We start to take us into our warrior 3 by walking the hands forward, grounding that left foot. Right foot takes flight. Keep that bend so the fingertips can stay down. Push through the back heel. Take breath in. Exhale. Foot comes to the top of the mat. Rise to stand. Reach to the sky. Chair pose. Sink into the hips. Sweep the hands back. Keep moving. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Sink it in. Flow with me. Feel into your practice today. I love these morning times together. Drop into the hips. We're going to hold. Option to reach the hands up to the sky or find heart center. See if you can sink a little lower. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Step back, optional vinyasa, or we go right into our down dog. Your choice. Your practice. Let's meet, hips to the sky. Land here, full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg rises. Step the foot through, top of the mat, low lunge shape, second set. Back knee comes down, keep the toes tapped. This time we reach the hands up towards the sky. We're gonna do these nice big circles here. Start to cactus the arms. Like the hands are sweeping down alongside the body, almost like they're reaching behind you. And then we lengthen forward. Big breath in, all the way up towards the sky. Bend the elbows, big circle. Maybe the gaze comes up, the heart is lifted. 2 more like that, so we're circling here. Into the shoulders. Opening through the chest. Last round. Reach the hands to the sky. We're going to find a runner's lunge. So we shift the weight forward, hands come back. At the same time, the back knee lifts up. It's a tough transition, so if you need to use the help of the hands to make it secure to lift the knee up, feel free. Holding in your runner's lunge. Really pushing through that back heel. Left glute is active. Let's look down towards the mat. Easy twist. Left hand underneath the shoulder, and the right hand can go up towards the sky. I like to heel toe that right foot nice and wide. I got a lot of space here, and leaning back into the shoulder blades, but not sinking into the hips. Take a full breath in, and then exhale. We release, pivot to the left. It's going to be a side lunge or Skandasana, your practice. Skandasana, you just sink a little lower into the hips. And we're going to lunge from side to side here, or Skandasana from side to side. Lateral movement. Because running and walking, it's not enough. You gotta keep the mobility, you gotta keep this coordinated, different movement. And get stuck in the same plane. And moving from side to side is so good for the body, so good for the hips. Do so safely. Let's get some momentum back to the top of the mat. Land the hands, three-legged dolphin, lower to the forearms. If that's too much, you can stay to the hands and do this in our down dog. Right foot comes down, left leg lifts. Release, left toes down, right leg. Little leg lifts here from side to side. Last one here, lower the feet down. Strong transition here, pop up to the hands. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg rises. Low lunge, step the foot through, top of the mat. We'll get off the wrist, relax the shoulders, back knee comes down. Rise up, reach the hands to the sky. Pull in towards center. And we get ready for those nice big circles. Elbows go wide, cactus the arms, really squeezing the shoulder blades. Then the hands come down, reach forward and up, big breath in. Exhale, circle around and down. Move with your breath. Last round. Reach the hands up towards the sky. Lean the chest forward, hands sweep back, runner's lunge, back knee lifts up. Don't get frustrated for those transitions. Take it as an opportunity to observe your body to know where you are today. Keep the core pulling in. We're lingering here, full cycles of breath. Last one here, full breath in. Look down towards the mat. Right hand lands under the shoulder. Easy twist. Left hand towards the sky. Create a lot of space here between that front foot and the hand. Lean into the shoulders without dropping into the hips. Big breath in. Open a little bit wider. And then exhale, release. Hand comes down. And we shift to the right. Skandasana or side lunge. And we're going now from side to side. Doing your best to stay low through the movement. And finding something that is accessible. We don't want to cause pain. We really got to protect the knees here. Last round. Come back to the top of the mat. Pivot onto the toes. Three-legged dolphin or down dog. Left leg rises. Walk it out here, left foot down, right leg high. Alternating from side to side. Try not to collapse in the shoulders. Stay lifted into the upper back. We've got the key. Don't let the practice get sloppy. Stay strong in your foundation. One more here, each side. Well done. Lower the knees down. Come to sit back onto the heels. Find some rest. Grab a sip of water or just settle into stillness. Stay with your breath. Continue to really keep your focus drawing in. Your challenge here as we land in stillness to catch our breath is to really just continue to keep your gaze or your focus on your mat. Keep yourself accountable here in our practice. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Flutter the eyes open. Let's finish our practice strong. Walk the hands out. Tabletop shape. Tent the fingers. Just like we did at the beginning of practice. This time it's going to be the left, or sorry, pardon me, right foot steps forward, followed by the left. So we come to the top of the mat. Okay, rise to stand. Push into the feet. Reach to the sky. And then palms come to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Fingertips land. Left leg steps back. Crescent lunge. Step high onto the left toes. And then reach your hands up towards the sky with a lot of intent. Take a nice little bend into that back knee. And we're going to move here. Runners, squeeze your hands back. Move the chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, crescent. Biceps in line with the ears. Keep moving through those two shapes. Feeling kind of that shift in the weight. Coordinating here. The arms and the chest moving together as one. Last one, we're going to land. Runners, reach the hands back, lean the chest forward. Really lengthening through the fingertips, almost like that reverse V that we did in our low lunge. I want you to have the palms facing down. Squeezing the shoulder blades together and pulling the low belly up and in. Nice smooth transition. Left hand reaches forward. We circle all the way up and around for goddess squat. Pivot that back heel in. Land in your lunge. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Get into the hips. Elbows are going to go wide. We're going to make fists. So it's kind of like a cactus arm, but you have the palms facing down. We got our knuckles. Shoulders are over the hips. We should still be really aligned. And we're just going to pulse the elbows back. One at a time here. Or sorry, simultaneously, but one breath at a time. We're squeezing the shoulder blades. We're here for a little bit. So only land in the depth of a squat that works for you. So you don't have to sink as low as you normally would. And if you can, I invite you to close the eyes down. We're kind of coming full circle here, just like we did at the beginning of practice. This repetitive movement, we're going to feel the fire, these micro engagements, how intense in the best way possible these are for the body. I want you to feel the warmth without needing to react, without needing to change anything. Live through it. 5 more cycles. Maybe going a little faster. Hold. Rotate, hands up to the sky. A little more external rotation. We pulse up and down. Up and down. Feeling it. I know you guys are too. You're almost there, I promise. Maybe take the pause out. We're so close. Last 5. 3. And 1. Hands to the hips. Straighten the legs. Pivot the toes in. Use the help of the hands to hinge. So we lift the sit bones up. Hinging forward. Wide-legged fold. Lower the hands down. If it feels good, go ahead, relax the head. back here to block the chest, closer towards the fingertips. And then we're going to rotate to the top of the mat. It's going to be a pyramid stance, so you'll have to step that back foot in. The feet are hip distance apart. We got a nice short stance. We're going to move through a couple shapes here. Transferring the weight forward for warrior 3, like we did before, back leg lifts. And we step back, pyramid pose. We sink a little bit more into the heels. The glutes shift back, and then we shift the weight forward, landing into that right foot, warrior 3, back leg lifts. It's a very minimal movement between those two shapes. I want you to get the body working together here. How do we achieve this without overreacting, without compensating? I want you to do one more full cycle. And when you're done, we're meeting pyramid pose. Nice short stance. Option to stay here, or work your way to humble flamingo with me. So we're going to reach the hands back. So the fingertips should be pointing towards the back of the mat. And an option, only an option here, to curl the left heel in towards the glute. So humble flamingo. Find your margin. Take a big breath in. And then pyramid pose, we'll step it back. You pull it forward. I'm going to walk my hands out so I get a nice release through the side body, through the shoulders. And intend the right hip to lift up and back. Relax the head. We look forward, land the feet together, top of the mat. Rise to stand, bend the knees. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that same thing on the other side. And then we're home free. Big breath in. Exhale, go ahead, fold forward. Land the fingertips, right foot steps back, crescent lunge. Then high into the toes, and then when you feel ready, when you feel secure, you rise up, reach the hands to the sky. Really mindful here of the chin of the head. As we move through these two shapes, we don't want the chin to jet forward. Pull it back in space. Big breath in. Runner's lunge as you exhale. Sweep the hands back. As inhale to the sky. Exhale, lengthen. Keep going between these two shapes. See if you can get the chest and the arms moving kind of simultaneously together. Working here as one kind of unified foundation. Check in with the chin and the head. Do one more full round. We'll meet in our runner's lunge. Sweep the hands back. Reverse V, reaching the hands a little wider. Palms are facing down. Spread the fingers. Pull the chin back towards the teeth. Reach the right hand forward, and we circle it all the way up and around. Goddess squat. Back heel pivots in. We drop into the hips. Second set. Elbows wide, big fists. Elbows in line with the shoulders. We pulse it back. And stay with the breath. See if you can close the eyes down or find somewhere to rest the gaze towards the floor. Really draw in. Continuing to pulse. Continuing here to stay with your breath. Five more cycles. Holding in your squat, palms go up towards the sky, elbows in line with the shoulders, we pulse up and down, just like we did before. Keep the core connected, keep the pelvis really neutral. As we potentially begin to fatigue, we just live in it, live through it, without needing to react.
You were good to me.
Really trying to keep the emotions, the feelings nice and neutral here. Take the sensation, that heat. It's your reminder that we are alive this morning.
You were good to me.
We are gifted another day in this beautiful space, our body. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the hips. Pivot the toes in. Use the help of the hands. Wide-legged fold. Hinge the hips. Let the fingertips relax. Let the head down. You were good to me. Isn't that even trying? Find a nice flat back here so the gaze comes forward. And then we rotate to the top of the mat. Pyramid pose. Left foot should be forward. Stay on your fingertips. Try to keep a flat back. We move through 2 shapes. Hands walk forward. Bend knee, warrior 3. Back leg lifts. And then pyramid pose. Step it back. Shift the weight a little more into the hips. Keep going.
And I'm so used to letting go, but I don't wanna be alone.
Last round. Let's meet pyramid pose. Nice short stance. Lock the hands back. Fingertips point towards the back of the mat. Humble flamingo. Option to curl right heel into the glute. When you're ready, release. Step back. We will land in our pyramid stretch. Maybe walk the fingers forward. Get a lot of space for the ribs. Relax the head.
You were good to me. You were good to me.
Look forward. Step the foot to the top of the mat.
Now I'm closing every
Ground into the feet, bend the knees, rise to stand, flat back. Full breath in. Hands to heart center as you exhale. We finish here 1 vinyasa. Inhale. Fold forward, breathe out. Join me, land the hands, step or hop back, plank. Exit of choice, chaturanga or lower to the belly. Up dog or cobra. Gloomy downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Big breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Lower the knees down, tabletop shape. You can tent the fingers here. We're going to move through a few rounds of cat-cow. If the wrists are sore, tenting the fingers is nice. We flesh this movement out through the spine, dropping the belly, lifting the heart. Big breath in. Exhale, go ahead, round and tuck the chin. Slow the breath down, slow this movement down.
Literally at this second, like in everything that's happening in the world, being a human is pretty much the hardest thing to be.
Inside of the local bar.
One more full cycle.
Dressed in the nights to impress the dark. Damn, they sure look good together.
Ready to release. Let's pivot the shins off to the side. If you need a sip of water, now would be a really nice time to grab it. We're going to extend the legs long. We'll cross the left ankle over top of the right thigh. We got a nice external rotation into that left knee. And then option to walk the hands forward to find that front foot.
I'm a lonely star. Is there anybody out there?
If this doesn't work for you, my suggestion would be to go onto your back and take a thread the needle or figure 4. It's a pretty similar sensation. Not as much pressure on the knee or that front thigh if you're feeling any discomfort here. I'm going to take my left hand and gently push it onto the left thigh. Looks like you're trying to peel the skin away, helping the hip rotate a little bit more externally. Do that little self-adjustment, like you're trying to create all this space between the hip crease and the pelvis.
Words out there, but they don't come out. Not my best at singing loud.
Take your time.
Damn,
Start to walk the hands back. We're going to use the help of the hand to now lift the left hand to the sky. Getting ready for a twist here. So the left sole of the foot is on the outside of the right knee. Option to bend that front leg. Left hand behind the sit bones, behind the spine. Just a gentle twist here, opening the shoulders to the left.
I'm a lonely star. Is there anybody out there? I'm a lonely star.
Take your time, come back to center. You place the hands behind you and unravel the legs. Hold it nice and straight. Maybe bending these one at a time, pedal it out. When you're ready, right ankle over top of the left thigh. Land seated for a moment, let the hip kind of settle into that external rotation. And then when you feel ready, then we fold forward with a nice flat back.
I'm a lonely star. Is there anybody out there? I'm a lonely star. Is there anybody out there?
Maybe the right hand comes towards the right thigh and you use the help of the hand to feel the skin kind of down towards the mat, helping the hip externally rotate.
Is there anybody out there?
Let's take your time here. When you're ready, we rise all the way back up. Really using the help of the hand. So knee points up to the sky. We ground the right foot. Option to bend the bottom leg in. We find our twist on this side. Right hand behind the tailbone. Twisting towards the right. Pulling the belly in here to grow nice and tall. And then use your exhales to just gently twist a little deeper. Take your time, unravel. Hands come behind you. Release the legs. Pedal out the knees one at a time. Bend the knees hip distance apart, ground the feet. Let's close out our practice here with a lot of intent. Reach the fingers forward. Shoulders come back in space. We're just going to lower until you feel the core start to fire up really gently. Keep the chin tucking in. See if you can lower another ½ inch or so. And then do that again, a little bit lower. Tuck the chin. We start to round here. We come all the way down to the back, but with control. Going nice and slow. Once you arrive, relax the head, the shoulder blades down. Walk the feet in, maybe pulling them in towards the knees or just going right into your final resting shape this morning, your final Savasana. Just very sweet surrender this morning. We worked so hard to get here. Allow yourself to settle in. Begin to feel the outline of the body. Visualizing the shape that you're resting in. Inviting body, the outline of how it lands on the mat right now. Start to imagine the outline getting a little bit bigger of this light, this radiant energy that's glowing off of the body right now. See how far that light, that force field, how far does that reach with off of your body today? Option to stay as you are. If you prefer to finish and close out in a seated shape, just take the next 30 seconds or so to wake up the body. Very gradually, if you're deciding to move, you go ahead and make your way up to a seated shape. Knowing the difference between what you choose to live with or what you choose to live within you versus the time that we are living through. The unknown gives us a chance to choose what's possible instead of what's been programmed. The unknown gives us a chance to choose what's possible instead of what's been programmed. Brianna Weiss, a beautiful quote inspired this practice today. Thank you so much for being here with me, for exploring. I hope you have an amazing weekend, everybody. Namaste.